Hello friends, you are welcome to Anchor Network, where you get updates of things that you really need to know. I appreciate every one of you who has been part of this channel, who has subscribed, and as many that are still contemplating whether to subscribe or not. I will encourage you to do that because I know you are not going to regret it at the end of the day. Please click the red subscribe button and also the bell icon. The bell icon is very important because if you don't click the bell icon, you will not be notified anytime we publish any news. And also, I have a gift for everyone or as many that are interested on how to build a website. There is a website link in the description section. Once you open it, there's a video that will teach you on how to build a website from beginning to the end. Thank you very much. So let's go straight to the business of the day. We will reply Obasanjo's letter soon, says Arewa Group. The mouthpiece of northern Nigeria, the Arewa Consultative Forum (ACF), has reacted to the former President Olusegun Obasanjo's open letter to President Muhammadu Buhari. The Northern Sociocultural Organization said it was still studying the letter and will speak on it soon. ACF, in one sentence statement sent to the nation by its National Publicity Secretary, Mohammed Ibrahim Biu, did not give further details. According to the forum, Arewa Consultative Forum (ACF) is studying Chief Olusegun Obasanjo's open letter to President Muhammadu Buhari and will make its position known soon. Obasanjo, in the letter released by his media AD, Kehinde Akinyemi, had expressed worry over high level of insecurity in the country. He called on the president to take decisive action to prevent the situation from escalating into a full-blown crisis. According to the letter, I am very much worried and afraid that we are on the precise and dangerously reaching a tipping point where it may no longer be possible to hold danger at bay. Without being immodest, as a Nigerian who still bears the scar of the Nigerian Civil War on my body, and with a son who bears the scar of fighting Boko Haram in his body, you can understand, I hope, why I am concerned. This group said they are going to reply Obasanjo very soon, that they are still studying that letter. We don't know what they are going to come up with. But in one breath, we heard some of their group saying Buhari should arrest Obasanjo and even Wole Soyinka. I don't know why they want him to be arrested, because he wrote a letter, and what he has said is just to advise the president on what to do, to remind him the genesis of the whole thing and bringing solutions to the problem at hand. The Fulani Sociocultural Organization in Nigeria, Miyetti Allah, Kaure Ote, Monday called on President Muhammadu Buhari-led federal government to, as a matter of urgency, arrest former President Olusegun Obasanjo for accusing Fulani Esme of being the root cause of insecurity in the country. Recall that Obasanjo, in a letter dated 15 July 2019, asked Buhari to take action against the rising cases of kidnapping, banditry, and killings perpetrated by Fulani Esme. In view of this, therefore, the National Secretary of the Miyetti Allah, Hassan Saleh, in an interview with newsmen, said the Fulani should not be blamed for the rate of insecurity in the country. It was the fact that there is insecurity. I don't think the Fulani are responsible for it. The narrative that we are responsible for the insecurity is even the problem we have with the Nigerian state. When there's crime anytime, even before there's an investigation, people rush to the press and start accusing Fulani Esme. Esme are supposed to be carrying heads of cows, but if somebody is a criminal or an armed robber, he should be treated as such. But if Obasanjo, in particular, having ruled this country for so many years and with his network of security contacts, both locally and internationally, has information, I think he can volunteer it. Saleh advised the federal government to take decisive action against all elements and their sponsor causing instability in the country, adding that Obasanjo may want to destabilize the country and the government. His words: the earlier they get him, Obasanjo, arrested and dealt with according to the laws of the land, the better. It doesn't mean well for the country. We just elected a new government. We have a National Assembly that was just inaugurated. Nobody needs any conference except they are pushing for something else. The unfortunate thing is that Intellectuals like Wole Soyinka are just joining the bandwagon of these discredited politicians, but our worry is that they seem to associate every crime that happens now to the Fulani simply because the president is a Fulani man. We are just waiting and watching carefully because we are not demanding too much from the Nigerian state. All we are saying is give us space to graze our animals. That is not too difficult. Yeah, just in one of the video that I made, that they were calling for the president or Buhari to arrest both Wole Soyinka and Obasanjo, that everybody is accruing every crime or whatever insecurity happening in the country, that is coming from the Fulani Esme. If it's not coming from Fulani Esme, then what is the government doing about it? The one thing that is sure is that there's insecurity problem all over the place. It has escalated everywhere. Before now, we were talking of some regions, we were talking of some particular places, but now it's all over the place. There's nowhere you go that you don't hear this insecurity of a thing. You don't hear, cattle rustlers killing people, encroaching into people's farms. If really that these guys are not Fulani Esme, that is why we are calling on the government. Fish out to these people, because large numbers of them have not been arrested, and that's why this thing is gaining ground over and over again. Okay, nobody is concluding on anything, but people are dying. The people that are dying every now and then, they have families, they have relations. How do you think that they are going to be feeling? What is their mood at this particular time, with all the economic crisis, with all this insecurity crisis, and at the end of the day losing their family members? What do you expect them to do? And meanwhile, from eyewitnesses reports and on their accounts, is always portraying that it is Esme causing this trouble. And that is why the government is there. If you know that it is not Esme, as people are insinuating, then let the government put itself together. Let it put its house together and fish out these things. Why is it that the government is putting fussy on this matter, so reluctant to arrest these people and bring them to book? Just like we in one of the statements made by Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, try to relate the whole thing to issue of Evans, that is Evans is S-Men. Evans is not S-Men, but as soon as he was caught, they put him where he belongs. So if, even though that the whole thing is still on trial, is they have not really come to a logical conclusion, but everybody believed that time that, okay, this is what this guy was doing. Even when he was trying to go back and forth, he will say something today, say something different the next day. It took the officers, the police officers that arrested him, took him so many years, because they were trailing him until they got him. Finally they got him, and everything was made open. Though the judge is still going to do make the final judgment at the end of the day. We will know where he belongs to. But as it is now, everybody believes, and that is just the mindset of everybody, that this is what this guy has been doing. And with the little observations and confession he made, and from the reports from the police. So if something of this nature is happening, from the quarter of the Esme, Fulani Esme, you don't expect people not to say it. And one thing I like about South and Southeast and South in general, once there are people, majority in most cases, because of course we still have some pockets of people that will try to bend some things, but largely when there are people who are doing wrong thing, they will come out and condemn it. Nobody is trying to be hiding people, or because it's my it's for my region, or it's for my place or something, then I have to cover him up. Of course we still have some elements that do that, but largely when you look at it, they don't cover a lot of things. They just, if anybody is doing wrong, they just tell you. They don't care. So, but these guys, they always try to protect themselves. None of them has really come out to condemn these acts that these guys are really, putting up. If really you don't believe that it is your people that are doing it, you have tell the federal government to stop this thing. Instead of calling, for Obasanjo to be arrested, or for Wole Soyinka to be arrested, call the government to fish out these people that are damaging your image, that are denting your image, because they are denting your image, the way you are seeing it. If it is not so, call the federal government to fish out, so that they will name and shame the people that are behind these things, using Fulani Esme, to perpetrate evil. That is what I expect them to be doing. Now, Obasanjo has written letter. In one break, they are saying he should be arrested, and in one break, they are still studying what he has said. I don't see anything wrong in what Obasanjo has said, because he is calling for dialogue. And now some of them are still saying there is nothing like dialogue. They should go to National Assembly. What is the National Assembly doing? At the end of the day, what we all need is for us to have a peaceful environment, for us to have an enabling environment that will, bring business and all of that. With all this, riots, with all these wars of war, nobody is coming from outside the country to come and do business. And from the other day, we heard that when this UK and US, they told their people where and where not to go, that Nigeria is really boiling. So have they really written back to them? Have they answered those people? Because that is what is happening. We cannot be hiding things. We that are here, we know what is happening. Not talk of people that are even, some of their people who are in Nigeria, they know what is happening. So there's no way you can hide it. Even if you like, say the security challenge is not the way it is, the way people are saying. It's just like the way the VP, the vice president, went to the US and said it, but he was trying to say that he was misquoted. So we are still waiting for them to come out with their own outcome and read very carefully and very well concerning what Obasanjo has written, and let us see what they are going to bring out at the end of the day. Please, guys, I would like to hear from you. Put your comment down below in the comment section. Let's rub minds together. Thank you very much for always listening. Bye.